I like them all. Hey, I've got to tell you, can you tell everybody, please, to watch Nightmares of Nature next Wednesday, because I face my biggest fear of all time, sharks.
I will tell them all to watch it, Naomi, because I'm contractually required to. Thank you very much, lovely. See you later. Have a lovely speech to you. Oh, see you later, Naomi. Oh, how lovely. Oh, nice hearing from her. I've got some questions from you guys as well. The normal people, if you will. We've got one here from Eva, who says, what is your favourite CBBC programme? And it is actually Operation Ouch, which is on next, so keep on sending your emails, cbbc@bbc.co.uk. Ask me absolutely anything you want. You don't have to be famous or off telly, you can just be you guys. Right now, though, it is Operation Ouch, and if you had your tea, be careful, because it is a bit gruesome.
He's Dr. Chris.
And he's Dr. Zard.
Yup, we're twins.
The human body is amazing, and we're going to prove it.
We'll push our bodies to extremes.
Show how the strangest of injuries get fixed.
I've got a forward finger.
Uncover the secrets behind the most amazing bodies.
And experiment on each other.
Show you how your body works.
Oh, no.
Coming up today on Operation Ouch.
I go on call with paramedics to help save lives.
Find out what's amazing about this man's body.
And we take a trip up Chris's nose and down his throat to see how our voices work.
You sound ridiculous.
Calm down, Squiggy.
But first...
In the UK, over 5 million people have to visit the emergency department every year.
But some cases are more complicated than others.
In Liverpool, 9-year-old Claudia has come into accident and emergency looking, I think the technical term is fed up. So what's wrong, Claudia?
Every time I eat,
Yes?
after like 15 minutes after, my tummy starts going funny. It's been sore there.
So when did the pain start?
After my lunch today, I started feeling the pain in my tummy.
Let's stop you there and get the full story.
For the last few days, whenever Claudia eats, she ends up with tummy pain. She'll happily tuck into something.
Like a burger and chips?
Yes. And the food happily makes its way down to her stomach.
That's the weird contraption then.
Right. But even though she's enjoyed it, see, she looks happy, 15 minutes later, sharp pains erupt in her tummy. Ouch.
And I couldn't walk last night because it was sore and painful.
Meet Dr. Sarah Piper and let's get solving this mystery. Time to examine the evidence.
Can you show me where your tummy's sore?
There.
Over there.
Dr. Sarah tests for tummy tenderness because Claudia's family have a history of stomach problems.
That could be a clue.
It's probably a bit of a viral infection.
I think a virus is definitely a suspect, don't you?
Yes, but we may need to rule out a few other things first.
She's pointing more to the liver area, which is where your gallbladder is, and especially saying after meals, makes you think, is it something to do with the gallbladder?
So the gallbladder is a potential suspect too?
It's possible. This is the gallbladder, a small organ next to our stomach that helps digest the fat in our food. Sometimes, if there's too much fat in the gallbladder, pebble-like deposits called gallstones can build up, causing pain after eating. And this is what Claudia may have.
My concern is this a gallbladder problem, which is a very, very rare problem in children, but she's got a family history, so we're just doing some tests to make sure.
Yes, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Claudia's having some blood tests.
So it's just a little pinprick.
And she'll be going for a special scan that will hopefully let us get this mystery solved.
We'll be back later to see if we can get to the bottom of Claudia's tummy troubles.
And now to our lab, where we're putting our bodies to the test to show you how your body works.
That really hurt.
Just don't try any of this at home.
Today, we're looking at the voice.
When you're young, your vocal cords are short and thin, so your voice is high-pitched.
When you get older, they get longer and thicker, so your voice gets deeper.
When you whisper. You don't vibrate your vocal cords at all. Shh.
But what do vocal cords look like and how do they work?
Well, this nifty medical gadget is going to show you.
This is a nase endoscope. It's a very small camera that I'm going to put up my nose and look at my vocal cords.
The best way for doctors like us to access the vocal cords is through the nose, because if the camera went via the mouth, the patient would start to gag and feel sick.
So feel your throat. You'll feel a hard, gristly bit at the front. That's your voice box or your larynx, and that's where your vocal cords sit. I can see the camera really well at the back of your mouth. It's very weird. It is like there's a little spaceship exploring the inside of your mouth.
And Chris's tongue looks a bit alien too, but let's keep going.
So Chris, now put it down to the back of your throat and show us your vocal cords. Okay, that's lovely. So we're now going past the back of Chris. Oh, that's really good. There. What we can see now is Chris's vocal cords. They look like flaps or webs going across his windpipe. What happens is, as your lungs force air up your windpipe, these flaps start to vibrate, and it's the vibration that causes noise.
So let's see them in action.
So Chris, can you hum a high note? Now hum a low note. So when Chris hums a high note, what you see is the vocal cords tightening. That means they vibrate faster and make a higher note. And when he hums a low note, the vocal cords relax. They're much floppier, they vibrate more slowly, and you get a lower note.
Have a go at feeling the vibrations of your own vocal cords by putting your fingers on the front of your throat and humming a note. So, we've shown how the sound of your voice changes depending on the speed your vocal cords are vibrating.
Now we're going to try breathing in 2 different gases that will change the speed at which our vocal cords vibrate and show you the effect it has on our voices.
This gas is lighter than air.
This will make it easier for my vocal cords to move, meaning they'll vibrate faster. So will my voice sound different?
My voice does sound different, and that's because this gas is thinner or less dense. So it allows my vocal cords to vibrate more quickly, and that makes the pitch higher.
Chris's gas is thicker than air, so it'll be harder for his vocal cords to move, meaning they'll vibrate slower.
This gas is thicker or denser than air, and that means my vocal cords can't vibrate as easily, which is why my voice sounds deeper.
You sound ridiculous.
Pipe down, Squeaky.
The vocal cords work by vibrating, and the sound that we make when we talk is all down to the speed they're moving. The faster they go, the higher pitched sound we make, and the slower they go, the lower our voices become.
If you're in need of medical help fast, there are teams of paramedics near you ready to assist.
We're going on call with the UK's emergency services, heading out on the front line to help save lives.
And today, you're coming on call with me to see what it's like to be one of the first at the scene of an emergency.
This fast medical service is on standby 24 hours a day, ready to help you in an emergency. On call with me today is paramedic Kat Ellis.
We've got a 999 call to see a lady who's fallen. The way she's called us is she's pushed a button that she keeps around her neck, and that summons the emergency services. So it could be anything. We've got to get there quick and look after her. Kat, what sort of things are you thinking about when you're on the way to see someone who's fallen?
Have they got any obvious injuries that we can see? Any serious pain anywhere? And the most important thing for us is that they're awake, they're talking to us, they haven't hurt their neck or their back.
So what Kat's very good at doing is making decisions quickly about what needs to be done based on not very much information. I've got James with me filming. How are you doing, James? Hey. And then I've got a camera as well, so I can get you right in close and see what's going on.
It's 9:30 in the morning when we arrive at the house to find our patient. A lady called Kathleen who is in a lot of pain after a fall.
Hello there. What's happened, Kath?
I don't know. I just come in and out and went flying.
Okay.
Must have been over the step.
Just stay still for a second and have a feel of your neck, all right?
What Kat's doing now is examining her back. And lots of other things she needs to do, but the most important thing is to check if she's got a back injury, because that's potentially very serious.
You said you've got some pain. Is it here that it hurts?
Yeah.
The top of your bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. Your pelvis is quite fragile. How old are you?
Yeah, 86.
86. Bones can break quite easily when you're 86. I think it might be worth sending you to hospital for an X-ray, just to make sure you haven't damaged
Yeah.
your pelvis or your hips at all.
It's possible Kathleen has broken her hip, a common injury for elderly people.
Before the ambulance arrives, we need to get her more comfortable. We're using gas and air to do that. You're doing a really nice job there. That's good.
The ambulance arrives to take Kathleen to hospital, and this is a nifty bit of kit called a scoop, which helps lift her off the floor as painlessly as possible.
So what Kat is now finally able to do is have a feel of the actual hip bones themselves. And what do you think now, Kat?
It's quite swollen around the joint itself.
Yeah.
There's possibly a fracture in the hip joint there.
The medical team take Kathleen off in the ambulance to get her hip checked out.
Because of the emergency response button that Kath had, because Kat the paramedic was able to get us there really quickly, we're likely to see a really good result from this.
With hundreds of rapid response crews like this across the UK, it means that if you have an accident, medical care can be with you in minutes.
Still to come. Find out why we're staring at this picture.
We go on duty in a busy accident and emergency department.
And I take a scary ride to see how our bodies cope with fear. Now, did you know, in your lifetime, you will spend 1 whole year sitting on the toilet?
Really? It's amazing. And so's this.
An ordinary town with ordinary people.
Hang on, who's that?
He's a superhero, Zand.
Wow! What's his special power? No, wait, let me guess. Leg warmers. Is it ballet?
No, Zand. Ah, a mat. It's yoga. Not exactly. Don't worry, you're about to find out why this man has an amazing body.
Oh, I get it. He's an amazingly bad dancer.
No, wait for it.
Oh, did he just do what I think he did? He's going to be so embarrassed.
Zand, this is Mr. Methane, and he's a super, well, you get the idea. Trumping is something we all do, but Mr. Methane has mastered the art of controlling it. So he can let one rip as and when he wants to.
What I'm doing is I'm expanding the sphincter muscle.
That's a muscle in your bum.
I'm raising the diaphragm, and that draws air in. And then I contract the sphincter muscle, and I push it out.
He first discovered he could do this amazing trick when he was 15 years old.
I have to keep, I suppose you would say, farting fit.
Breaking wind is a release of gas,
including, you've guessed it, methane,
from the air we swallow when we eat and chemical reactions that happen in our guts.
And their smell depends on what you've eaten. Cauliflower and meat making some of the stinkiest.
Obviously, always practice in a well-ventilated room.
Now that's amazing.
That is not amazing.
Let's go back to accident and emergency to see how our patient's getting on.
In Liverpool, detective work is underway on 9-year-old Claudia and her troublesome tummy.
To sum up our mystery case,
Claudia was at school eating lunch. Her food was yummy, but after it went into her tummy,
that's a crazy contraption.
Sharp pains erupted in her stomach.
Can you show me where your tummy's sore?
There.
Pains are in the region of the gallbladder, an organ near the stomach. She was sent for blood tests, which came back clear, and now she's back for a scan.
You come and lie down on the bed.
Enter Dr. Nick Barnes. He's in charge of the next stage of our investigation, the ultrasound.
Hi Claudia, how are you doing? Great, I'm going to do a scan of your tummy. Okay, so this is just a special little camera, and all we do is rest it on your skin, and we can see inside you.
An ultrasound scans the body using sound waves and their echoes. This kit helps doctors find their way around our bodies in a similar way that sonar helps submarines find their way underwater. So, let's see if it can solve our mystery.
Mystery. Take a big breath in and out.
Hello, what have we got here?
That's what you had for breakfast going round.
Yeah. What do you reckon? Scrambled eggs?
Cornflakes, I'd say.
You wouldn't recognise it now, though, if you saw it.
Anyway, that's not quite the clue we were looking for. Let's keep searching.
So this is the bit you're really interested in, isn't it?
Here we are. That black sausage shape is our main suspect.
Yeah, there's a lovely view of the gallbladder there. Can you see it's nice and black?
Yeah.
And if she's got gallstones, they're normally very easy to see, a big bright white line with a shadow behind them.
The gallbladder is looking healthy, which is great news.
And your liver looks okay.
And the other organs are looking good too.
So we didn't find any cause for your tummy pain, okay? And definitely no gallstones.
So after a thorough investigation, the gallbladder has been cleared of all charges, leaving only one suspect.
So I think it is all just a viral infection with the glands that you get up in your neck. You're getting in your tummy as well, and that's what's causing the pain. So it should settle down by itself.
All right,
okay,
thank you.
all right.
A virus it is. Mystery solved.
Yeah, happy and know what it is, and happy we can go home.
Another case closed. We've got loads of body tricks to show you. Want to try something amazing with your eyes?
We've got a fantastic optical illusion for you.
Do you know who this is?
Is it supposed to be Justin Bieber?
Yes, trust me, it's him. We've reversed the colours of the picture, and we want you to stare at it now.
You need to keep looking for 30 seconds for it to work.
You're seeing this picture because your eyes are sending messages to your brain about the image. Keep looking.
But the longer you stare, the more tired your eyes will become, and they'll stop sending messages to your brain.
But your brain remembers what the picture looks like, and that's what we're going to prove to you now.
Keep staring. You mustn't take your eyes off Justin.
Time's nearly up. In a moment, I'm going to get you to look away, and you'll still be able to see him.
Are you ready to try it? Make sure you don't blink.
And look away now. Can you see it? If you blink, the image will go.
This trick works because when you looked away at the wall, although your eyes kick-started again, sending new messages to your brain, it took your brain a few moments to catch up.
And that's why you could still see Justin Bieber, even though you'd looked away from the picture.
He really does have very good hair.
Now we're heading back to accident and emergency, but this time we're on duty.
So far on Operation Ouch, we've seen 3 hand injuries,
Ow!
2 head casualties,
I fell over in the school.
a locked jaw, a stone in an ear, lots of broken bones, and a possible toenail up the nose.
I sniffed it off.
Okay. It's all in a day's work for the staff in an accident and emergency department, and Chris and I are going to help the teams that deal with over 1,000 patients a week.
We're starting with Zand, who's on duty with nurse Nicola Evans at Alderhay Hospital in Liverpool.
Bursting through the doors is Lexi, who's taken a tumble off her scooter.
I'm going to shine my light in your eye. You keep looking at my nose.
What Nikki's doing is looking at the functions of all the nerves coming out of Lexi's brain and making sure they all still work. She had a knock on the head.
Can you follow my light with your eyes?
They're all working fine.
Brilliant.
Well, that's good news, but before Lexi can go home, we have to look after the cuts on her face. And the best way to get Lexi out of one sticky situation is to get her into another one.
Kick it.
So we're just gluing Lexi's nose closed. It's really quick to do. It keeps the cut clean, allows it to heal really nicely. So Lexi's going to have exactly the same scar as me. It's right there.
Only you got yours from walking into a tea tray. Over in Manchester, I'm on duty with Professor Simon Carley, where a football injury brings James in with a hurt wrist.
So you're not completely straight with that time, are you? I think we're going to take a picture of your wrist, because that's where the pain was, but also a picture of your elbow, because I think actually the problem is here.
Did you think when you came in you might have broken something down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but actually he may have transmitted the force up his arm and broken a bone in the elbow.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, it's an X-ray for James.
Your elbow doesn't just bend there. There's another joint there that lets you turn your wrist like that. And that's what we think James is injured. And there's a nerve that goes around the bit of that joint and then ends up in your hand. And if you hurt the nerve there, you can get pain in your hand.
Now it's back to Professor Simon for the verdict.
There's lots of swelling within the joint, and that pretty much always means that there's a fracture in there. So this is a broken elbow.
And those 2 bits of bone will just heal back together, won't they? They grow back together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Particularly at your age,
So it's a sling for James, and now over to Liverpool to see how Zahn's getting on.
There have been lots of cases through the doors here. We've treated 2 sprained ankles and a broken collarbone. Next up, Lily May comes in with an infected ear piercing. Pus has gathered behind her ear.
I think we need to get it out, really. Now, Lily, it's going to feel very, very cold.
Lily's having gas and air and a cold spray to numb her ear. Then it's pus time.
Fantastic.
Oh, you're doing a really good job, Lily. That's great.
She's got it, isn't she?
So this is really satisfying because we're getting all the pus, which is dead bacteria, out of Lily's ear. And that means it can all heal. Tell you what, on this side, Lily, it's quite exciting.
You're very brave.
Can you give me a high five? Yay!
So Lexi, James and Lily have been patched up and sent home, all in a day's work for a busy accident and emergency department.
Ouch. Do you know what happens to your body when you go on a roller coaster? Exactly what I was looking for. This is a case for investigation. Ouch. Being scared. You might love it or you might hate it, but whichever it is, big changes happen with your body. And I'm going to show you what those changes are by riding one of Britain's scariest roller coasters. Roller coasters are exciting. Sometimes we scream, sometimes we puke. So why do we keep going on them? We've evolved over millions of years to either fight dangerous things or run away from them. And it's the reward that our brain gives us when we survive something that feels dangerous that keeps us coming back for more. I'm taking on a terrifying ride at Alton Towers to see how my body deals with fear. So I'm going to be wearing this sensor, which is going to be measuring my heart rate, my heart rhythm, my breathing rate, loads of different stuff that is going to be telling me what's happening with my body and measuring essentially how frightened I am. Okay, that's my heart rate there. At the moment, it's a normal resting heartbeat. Keep an eye on it. Let's see what happens when I take on this scary ride. Now, very quickly, my body has started to feel fear. And when you're scared, your heart rate rises. Look at my beats per minute. They're going up rapidly. That's because my body has started to release adrenaline, a hormone that prepares you to deal with a dangerous situation. Adrenaline comes from the adrenal glands at the top of your kidneys. It tells your liver to release more glucose to your muscles, to give them energy and make sure you're charged up and ready to face your fear.
That was completely terrifying.
My heart rate's very high, but as I finish the ride, it goes up even further. Let's find out why. So as the ride starts, my heart rate remains fairly flat because I basically don't think the roller coasters are all that frightening. But the ride is so cleverly designed that I become completely convinced my legs are going to be chopped off and I'm definitely going to die. That's when my heart rate almost doubles and I'm totally terrified. My body is responding in exactly the same way it would if I was being attacked, and that is the fear response. But here's the thing, at the end of the ride, this point here, my heart rate goes up another 10 beats, and that's because I'm so happy I survived the dangerous situation. That's the reason we love these scary rides, because once you've survived it, you get that feeling of extreme happiness and a spike of adrenaline, and that's what makes your heart go faster at the end. So what happens to your body when you go through the same scary experience a second time? I'm going to go on the ride again. So with frightening situations, you can either make it worse and get more frightened every time it happens, or you can learn that actually nothing bad's going to happen to me on the roller coaster. I didn't die last time, so this time I'm going to control my fear and be less frightened. This is the beginning bit where my heart rate previously was very normal, and this time it is a bit exciting. On this second ride, my heart rate isn't jumping up as quickly as the first ride. And that's because I know what to expect, and therefore my fear response is not as dramatic. Now I've learned that nothing bad happens, I can really control that fear all the way through it. And you can do that with exams, you can do that with films, you can do anything you find frightening. You can just realise that actually very few things are really dangerous and you can stop being frightened. If you're not frightened, you can keep your head together.
So during the second ride, my heart rate only goes up to 112 during the most exciting bit of the ride. And at the end of the ride, I don't get that extra bump in heart rate. And I didn't feel that amazing euphoric sense of I've survived something really dangerous. And that's the thing I'm now craving. Luckily, there are loads more rides.
How many times does the average person's heart beat in a year? Is it the same as A, the number of teeth one shark will have in its lifetime? B, the number of bubbles in 2 cans of fizzy drink? Or C, the number of cats and dogs in the UK? In fact, the answer is B. The average heart beats around 38 million times a year. That's 3,000 million beats in a lifetime.
In the accident and emergency department, the team are ready for their next case.
Let's meet him.
Heading into hospital with a sore and swollen elbow is 4-year-old Joseph. Yes, that's you.
I fell over.
When he came home, he said he'd fell on his elbow.
It was still hurting.
So how did it happen?
And it goes a little something like this.
The break time bell rang at school and Joseph ran outside ready for some fun.
Nice gloves.
A budding breakdancer, he started busting some moves.
Good eyebrow action.
The footwork was flowing, the crowd were going crazy,
gorilla included,
when suddenly Joseph tripped and landed on his arm. Ouch!
He's been saying it's not hurting him, but there's definitely something wrong with it.
Breakdancing isn't actually supposed to break anything, but it does look pretty swollen.
Yep, I can see it. Thanks, Joseph. Let's get nurse practitioner Julia Maxted in to take a look.
Are you going to tell me what you did again?
Fell over. Got sore.
Can you put your arms up in the air? He can't fully straighten his elbow and it's really quite swollen, so I think that he probably has actually broken something there.
To find out for sure, Nurse Julia sends Joseph for an X-ray. It's the quickest way to spot a broken bone. An X-ray is like a super powerful version of ordinary light, which can pass through your skin. When they meet bones, X-rays stop dead in their tracks and the perfect picture can be taken.
With his X-ray done, Joseph just has to wait calmly for the results.
Whoa, 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 stop right there.
Isn't this how you got yourself in this mess in the first place?
Don't worry, the X-ray results are in. Oh, and it looks like there could be a cast on its way.
He's got a little break just up here where he saw. The bone's not out of place, it's just got a little break across it, and that's why it's swollen.
But at least Joseph's earned himself a sticker.
What does that say? I have been very brave.
And he's come up with a cunning plan.
If my arm breaks, this one,
Yes?
I'll have 2 stickers.
Well, your maths is good, but it's probably better to have 2 good arms than 2 good stickers.
Someone plaster him up before he hatches any more harebrained plans.
With a sling on, time for a finishing touch. Another sticker.
Where should we put that? Should we put it on here so everyone can see? There you go.
Boy, what you say?
All right, mate, no worries.
Phew! And he didn't even have to break his other arm to get it.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Next time.
What's this woman going to do with that box?
I find out how a snake bite affects the human body.
And I make Chris drink his own wee.
What? So we'll see you next time on Operation Ouch.
To be a winner, it takes passion.
I love to cook because I make people happy.
Talent.
Presentation is everything.
And hard work.
It's going to be a tough competition.
You're #1.
We can only take one person forward.
Who can wow the judges?
You think you can do it?
I'm very tense.
Your time is up.
And be crowned this year's Junior MasterChef. Find out in the brand new series. Tomorrow at 4:30 on the CBBC channel.
Oh! Hi, everybody. Sorry, I was just having a little think. Still to come, we have got 4 o'clock club, but right now, I've been in the office by myself all day today. We've done a brilliant feature. We've just spoken to my boss, who said to me, and I quote, "Well done, Ian, today happened." It's time for this. La 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 la, ask me anything. La 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 la, ask me anything. It's not been our strongest sending, but we've done much, much worse. Loads worse. You've been asking me loads of questions. Thank you everyone that emailed in. We've got one here from Matthew and Thomas. Have you been to Edinburgh Zoo? Yes, I have. I used to be a member. Not showing off for that. One here from James. Can you do the Gangnam Style? Can I?
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style.
Enough of that. I cannot do the Gangnam Style. I'm actually quite warm in this hoodie. Oh, takes out of you, who knew? One here, I've got a newfound respect for that man. It's quite a tricky dance. Amy, how do you get your hair to look so good? Amy, I'm just a lucky guy. Just natural talent. And Jenny says, Ian, would you rather grow a duck's beak every full moon or have a donkey's tail for the rest of your life? I'm going to go duck's beak every full moon because